Do it live. We're just gonna do it live. Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Unseen Strike, Dollar Boy Stronghold! We're gonna give Danish Boy, our editor, a hernia here. We are on a 2v2 on Quatra. Here we go. We're just jumping right in. And we're live on Unseen Strike, twitch.tv. Oh my god, here we go. Alright, we have, oh, this one's gonna be good. Here we go. We currently have the dogs over here in the pound. We have Augustus, aka Nasty Dog, aka Nasty Dog. In these nice, I don't know, what would you say? This is like a nice brownish tan kind of gray. Alright, we have the Eldar. Opposite side, we have Crazy Dog, aka Crazy. You've noticed, see him in the Discord. You see him in the chat all the time. He got Dark Eldar. Alright. Over here we have I, your Lord and Ruler, Unseen Strike. What?
Redacted from Imperial.
Oh my lord, Dyson's chewing beards, but I can't be distracted right now. My words are throwing all over myself right now. Okay, here we go. Unseen Strike here, playing as the old trusty guard, the Emperor's finest. Fun fact, this army I'm painting on my tabletop army, this color scheme. I know it looks super ugly. I was going for like a rad waste, you know, like they had like a lot of pollution on their high road. We'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, we have over here Mr. Unicorn, aka Alt Unicorn. Also, you see him in the Twitch chat, going as the Necky Boys. Necrons, how could you? Anyway, here we go. Unseen Strike says get everything to mid, warriors and all, the whole kitchen sink. This is Quatra, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to keep the map like this. Okay, maybe not. It's kind of ugly here. We got a Necron turret going down here. This is a super standard 2v2 map. Absolutely love to see it. All right, both teams kind of face off in the middle here. Relics on each side of the choke. Thermal plasmas in the background. I see Rangers here for the Eldar. Dark Eldar, what do we got over here? They went Hall of Blood first into an Archon. Interesting choice. Meanwhile, on the flip side, Command Squad comes out. We got a Psyker here floating around. He's going to do a little scouting, a little peeking, see what he's got. Anything over here in the wilderness? Commander Alexander is going to see. Necron turret goes down first. You generally don't need any kind of zone of command to place any sort of turrets down, so Necron turrets are great for this. Worker already here. He's going to throw down an LP right away. Necron warriors slowly waddling their way up to the front. This map is quite long. You don't realize how long it is until you're watching your Necron warriors run for over a minute and a half to get to the front line. Imperial Guard, Eat going up. Let's check on the Eldar base. Eldar getting a Farseer, question mark. Farseer's cooking, fleet of foot following on behind. Got a little bit of a clash going. Archon will beat the living snot out of poor Governor Militant Lucan Alexander here and his Psyker buddy. Here we go. I think, what is it, the Crucible of Benediction or something? I think. Stuns the guard squad for a moment. I do wish that ability had a little bit of longer stun radius and stun duration, as it's like a 5-second stun duration. Can't get much done there. Rangers already close, putting some shots down. Command squad is broken. They are fleeing. A second infantry command coming down. Gonna fortify this. I've seen this in one of my videos. Go to youtube.com/DawnOfWarStronghold. Most guard players put down an infantry command behind. Anyway, I'm getting really off track. Here we go. So we have one guard squad, command squad. What's coming down the pike? Another infantry squad. Necron lords coming out. Let's do a count on the Necron gens. 3 gens by 3 minutes. Not the most energy intensive build. Generally, you want to see 4 to 5. Any more than that, you get a little greedy. Here we go. Dark Eldar running in. I'm not sure they realize how much firepower is here. This Necron turret deters quite a bit. No Incubi goes down. Crazy, I see your messages here. You better be talking me so hard here. No way we can push that, he says, and I do tend to agree that he would be right. Ranger's taking shots here. One Ranger model goes down, and that is 45. That's not cheap for an Eldar build early on here. Dark Reaper's already done. 50% done. Dark Eldar taking the relic, getting his economy up. Let's do a quick eco check. 6820 on the Eldar. Imperial Guard 6820. Necrons at 40. 6820 for the Dark Eldar. Tech fast, then we can push. Crazy says I can't. Gonna try. A lot of disillusion going on in the dog pound. Meanwhile, across the way, this Magos here is repairing it up nice. He's making it look good. I'm watching you this time. I want no fake turrets, alright? I will report you to Mars. You have no idea what you're dealing with. Where did he go? What? And he's gone. Anyway, Necron's moving out. Eldar trying to take the critical location in the middle. This critical location gives you huge view lines. Now, a danger of this map, okay, we're going to take the Fog of War off. This is the Imperial Guard base right here. You got to be extremely careful. Another Guardian going down. Beautiful little sync kill there. They can't see our armies here, but you can jump right into the Imperial Guard player's base. And if you play your cards right, you could jump into the cover here and jump again, and bam, you're in the back player's base. So the team that's on the left side of Quatra has a fantastic advantage. And yeah, you could jump from this base into the Eldar base, but generally the jump distances won't work as well. And here we go. Necrons tanking for all this guard fire. Here we go. Archon gets decimated. That's an expensive squad, double Incubi. Homunculus as well. So that means the Dark Eldar player is looking like they're tier 2. Don't quote me. I don't play Dark Eldar very often. At least the Homunculus dive is down. Slave Chamber's down. Here we go. Eldar, meanwhile, Soul Shrine already down. Let's remove the Fog of War real quick. One, two, three, four, 5 gens. It's really loud when I zoom in. Perfect. I want people's ears to be blown. I want it to be loud and proud. Thank you, Twitch chat, for telling me it's going to be loud. I want it to be loud. I want everybody listening to this. So, one Dark Reaper squad in the Eldar here. Is there a second one coming? There is. Eldritch Storm queued up before Optics. Interesting. We only destroy Monolith and he's out. So, they're looking to snipe the Necron player. And the way this spawned in really helps the team on the right here. That the guard player's base is here. Look at this cheese. I didn't even see this when we played this game. I was sweating. I know most of you think I'm really good at this game. I'm not. Spoiler alert. I'm pretty bad. I was sweating. I was on stream. Everybody was talking smack. I was sweating bullets. Look at this. Another worker. This is expensive for the Eldar. This is 45, and then the other one's 45. That is 90 requisition down the toilet. It works really well in our favor that the guard is in the front position. Are you done? I thought I told you don't do this. I'm going to call your local Magos. I put down the heavy bolter turret here just to defend. Yeah, so they didn't even know it was me in the front position. They scouted it and they see. The guard is just already super defensive. Necron player in the back is great. The Necron win condition, just sit and build power gens, and you're a happy Necron. Beep, boop, 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 beep. Put another turret down. I'm getting a little worried. I'm asking in my, as I'm sweating here, I'm typing bullets here. Do you need more power? Asking my good Necron buddy. And here we go. There's a fight brewing. Almost tier 2, the Necron says. That's fine. Mr. Unicorn is letting us know. Communication with your allies good. And here we go. Another worker. They're going to keep trying to jump in here. If you can knock a player out in the back line, make this army pull back from the front line, you do massive, massive damage. Okay? So imagine if this whole army was gone. Now you can come in, you could break the turrets, you could break the wreck post, break the infantry command. This was expensive. This was an expensive little setup we have here. And so they already know I have a bolter turret. What? Oh! Where is the Magos? Mars? Mars, I'm summoning thee. So I put one bolter turret down in here. I'm getting my armory now, and here we go. I don't even remember what I'm building. I'm gonna be super honest with you. So they're getting ready. Scourges are looking good. And what's the Eldar player following up? Getting a support portal. We're going to see Falcon plays potentially. And at this point, this is a mistake from us. We probably should have pushed out here and taken a little gander. We're playing pretty defensive here. Eldar at 74-40. I am at 132.79. So I had quite a good amount of eco. The first Basilisk is already out. Necrons are at 50 power. Getting another generator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5's coming. Now, it's okay to go a little bit lower eco on this map, as there is a thermal plasma generator here for Necrons. But if you're on the back position, you want to tech up ASAP. As you can see, Crazy Dog, I believe he's tier 3 if he has a Witch Cult Arena. He's getting mass Scourges, and he's getting a Splinter Cannon upgrade for his Surgeons. Meanwhile, Eldar here, I do a little scan. I missed the support portal. That's okay. Falcon's out now. We're going to watch this from the Eldar point of view. He's getting his armor upgrade. Dark Reaper's fully upgraded. Farseer's here, and that, I guess I see why the Eldritch Storm was purchased first. First Falcon's out. Dark Reapers, load on in there. Ready. Okay, a lot of teamwork going on. This is what I like to see in some 2v2s. Really nice teamwork. And here we go. They don't see anything. Very aggressive here. Are they going? Oh, they're thinking about it. They're going about it. 15 seconds. Here we go. They're thinking about it. Think about it. Scourges are really good. Oh! I see them. I see them. My artillery is firing. Artillery core is coming. He just finished his tree upgrade. Triple scourges. Getting shelled by the glorious artillery company. They can't even see the artillery. I don't even remember where I put it. Let's get rid of the fog of war for a second. So they're going. I did also purchase a heavy weapons team. I knew something fishy was coming. This artillery realistically was in a bad spot, and they have now jumped in to a very bad position. Commissar immediately ties up one squad. Artillery's gone. There's no way. Triple scourges here. This is a scary push. Heavy bolter turret firing on the Falcon. Not the best shot there. Heavy weapons team for once getting in a lot of action. Guardsman accidentally stepped out of the depot, and down it goes. Command squad here. We zapped the Farseer, and now look, I had to pull everything off the front line to try and defend this. Here we go. Down everything goes. Psyker's fleeing. Running guard. Psyker goes down. They're trying to destroy the HQ. Again, this is a tough push into a guard base, as if they get any bit closer here, we're going to have free reign to shoot at them. And Scourge are not the strongest creatures in the book. Here we go. Necron, where are we? Necron army's now pulling back. Second Basilisk firing shells into this. And here we go. Plasma guns and heavy bolters opening up in the HQ. Heavy weapons team firing point blank. Timmy and Jimmy here are not going to make it out of this fight, unfortunately. Point blank Scourge shots. Frontline, Wraith Lords coming in. Thankfully, 2 upgraded Necron Gauss turrets and a missile launcher turret takes the first Necron Lord down. Priest hanging out there. Dark Reapers trying to push against this HQ. It's real tough. Necron Lord here on Overwatch. Scourge is decapping. This is great. Deny the enemy as much income as possible. And look at that. Here we go. HQ getting free shots. Perfect. Necron Warriors slowly waddling. Move the artillery piece up. Second Wraith Lord goes down. That's 600 power gone. Mandrake coming to take a peek. Priest is tanking like a boss. Gonna run him inside there. Rangers are keeping an eye in the middle. Let's jump back here. This is not looking good for the Imperial Guard base. Sweat is dripping down everyone's faces. Artillery still getting nice shots. Necron Lord jumps in, holds them up in melee. Crazy says back. Does his Necron, his Farseer ally get out? No. Valkyrie Strike comes in, and look at the plasma damage they're getting slapped around with. That's horrid. Horrid damage. Dark Reapers are not cheap. Farseer versus Necron Lord. Oh, down she goes. Hate to see it. And here we go. The rest of this Eldar army is getting cleaned up. Guard are repairing the HQ. Super important. Another Wraith Lord was just completed from the Eldar, and his eco's good enough where he can keep doing that if he needs to. He's getting his warp spider. He's going to try and jump again. Upgrading his LPs, trying to get some money. Meanwhile, Scourges push back and try and push from the other flank. Full-scale war is coming. This LP will fall from the Imperial Guard, it looks like. This tree is walking in, and with no Necron army on the front line, we're in big trouble. Big trouble. So even if they didn't destroy my base necessarily, they still took away the army guarding the front door. Now the only mechanized command left is on the front door being shot down, being targeted. Scourge is coming in, this LP hanging on by a thread. They are shooting out of it though. Down goes the heavy missile turret. And this has the full-scale war upgrade. If this goes down, not good. Not good. Down it goes. Guardsmen sitting here with their pants off. And they get kicked in the face. The Priest gets a nice kicking. Sync kill going off on the Wraith Lord. Beautiful. And look at the momentum now. The Scourges are such versatile units. Necrons, though, they've got something to say about it. This Basilisk is still firing in base at friendly targets. Broken arrow, I guess. Broken arrow. But Scourges versus Necron Warriors with +1/+1. Necrons generally do really well in that fight just because they're free. Necron Lord coming in to try and tie him up. Pain Lance goes off, or Torture Amp from the Homunculus goes down. Just attack speed, it slows everything down. And now the Wraith Lords are going to town on all these Necron Warriors. The first Earth Strike comes in and really ravages a lot of these Scourges. Artillery still firing point blank. Command squad now coming down. Kashyyyk out. Imperial Guard making a comeback. Putting down double turrets here. I don't want them to jump back into base. And again, look at all these Necron Warriors. Perfect for just holding up the whole army here. You can't just avoid them. They're very dangerous. And here we go. Kashyyyk are here. Everybody cover your ears because we're going to zoom in. Oh, yes. That's what we like to see. Beautiful. Casting and firing. Artillery still going off. Scourges and ranges are just not enough backline. There needs to be more. Eldar Eco is out. I want to check Dark Eldar. 600, 400 float. Where is the Dark Eldar army right now? Scourges are not enough. Need some kind of meat fodder vehicles. Alexander, Militant Governor Lucas is running in here. Sick little psychic attack there from the Psyker. More artillery coming down. Beautiful shells. Necrons are still pushing. Here we go. Scourges fly through the Valkyrie missiles. Beautiful game. I hope this is loud. Hold your ears. Karskin pulling up. Here we go. No vehicle depot put back down. Ogren's here to keep control of the base. Webway gates here. I really like the artillery, like the webway placement. I like that they're still trying to get in here. Crazy's asking for no more Wraith Lords. Wraith Lords without support are not good. Now, in mass, if you have 4 to 5 Wraith Lords, you're going to do good work. But 1 to 2 Wraith Lords, not enough to push through here. Here we go. Another Wraith Lord still coming. Die is coming soon. I don't even know what that is. And here we go. Rangers have to flee. Look at that. Wraith Lord's just stuck here fighting. 3 units, basically. Basically free. And Command Squad goes a little bit deep here. I don't think they knew what was all the way out here. They're now fleeing for their lives. They don't make it. Down they go. 2 heavy bolter turrets down. Thought there was more. I guess that's me. Still no vehicles up. Still no vehicles. Just really hate to see it. Necrons, though, looking pretty good. Getting the energy core, so we might see the monolith coming out very soon. Where is the dais? Is it actually coming? It is. There's a soul cage here. Okay, Mr. Unicorn says the monolith is coming soon. I give him a nice K. We see some heavy destroyers here. Ogren's decided the base is secure enough. Double bolter turrets, sure. Still no vehicle depot out back for the guard. This was a really crippling attack. I really feel if the Eldar didn't waste all that money on... They think I'm getting a Baneblade. Interesting. If they didn't waste all their money on all those Wraith Lords, I think they would have had an actual army. And they could have even jumped in here again if they really wanted to. Just go mass Falcons and Vipers and jump in like that. But now there's Ogren on the front line. There's Priests. This LP is still held by us. Artillery is firing on all these Scourges. They're just for free. A lot of Warp Spiders here. If he could get a Webway Gate, either here or maybe put it right here. No one's going to see you put a Webway Gate here. Heck, even put a Webway Gate here as Eldar. Yeah, it's a big jump, but if you jump once and then jump again, oh man, no one's going to see you. And let's see what they see with Fog of War style. They just see a whole bunch of Necron warriors. They can see me building this. That critical location, huge vision radius. So they see heavy bolter turrets up. I should have put some mines down. Shame on me. I do love my minefields. And now we're just waiting. See, I need to backdoor the Necrons. They understand the Necron is eventually the win condition. I think Crazy is pressing every upgrade on the upgrade tree. I love to see it. If it gets out of control, we got to attack. So both dogs are barking. They're really trying to figure out what needs to be done. Artillery's still flying. This Basilisk crew is the MVP. They have been firing non-stop for 12 minutes at least. The dais is here. I'm panicking, asking for any kind of ETA, and the dais is a really, really cool unit. It is anti-heavy infantry, anti-infantry. There's a Soulstorm! The name of the game, it produces almost like the Sphere Council. It's like a damage reduction. Dais of Destruction's Reaper Beam goes off, ravages anything in the frontal cone of the unit, and these Immortals are getting huge value firing in like this. Casterkin are sitting here beautiful, nice and pretty behind all these Necron warriors. Earthshaker around with all those Warp Spiders. And here we go, Warp Spiders jump into an Ogre squad. Not a good spot. Heavy bolter turret actually going off. Point blank shot on those Warp Spiders. Beautiful. All the morale is broken on them. Love to see this. These Immortals are getting such value firing into that dais. The Scourges in the backline as well. Warp Spiders cleaned up. Psyker over here, holding on himself. Dais is alone here. There's nothing to support it right now. No support at all, and it's got to retreat right now. He needs to fall back. I don't think he has any slaves or whoever his workers are to heal it. He's asking for repairs infield. I'm spamming go, go, go. I smell blood in the water. I feel like we took out enough. We could push. Ogre's on the front line. Kasserkin coming in. CC hits the dais. Eldritch Storm ravages the whole back line. Eldar Farseer and a Wraith Lord going in. Ogrins are out. No more. No thanks. Farseer fighting the ancient enemy that is the Necrons. Down goes the dais of destruction. It lived a bright and beautiful life. Wraith Lord coming in. Oh, I see a Vindicare Assassin. Wraith Lord coming in to beat down this glorious Basilisk. Here we go. He's punching it. He's kicking it. The tread is falling off by a thread. And oh my goodness, CC goes off. Wraith Lord is stuck. And the Basilisk gets away. Hero of the Imperium right here. These guys are definitely going to retire to a mining colony somewhere. And an Inquisitor's going to kill them in a few years for sure. A Ravager comes out. You generally don't see a lot of heavy vehicles out from the Dark Eldar. Nightbringer coming out in the midst of them. CC hits the Ravager. Ogrins are pulling out. Not enough anti-vehicle on our side of the map. Both dogs doing what they know and can do. They're trying to pull some reinforcements up here. Nightbringer's screening back all of these Scourges. Ravager will do pretty good work against most vehicles. I believe you can hear me at all? There's no way. Hold on. Dude, I'm shouting. Try it now. I want the game to be loud. People don't need to hear what I'm saying. I want people to see the game. I want people to feel the shells hitting. It's alright. The first half of the video, people don't need to hear much. Here we go. There's not that much action going on, I swear. This Hero of the Imperium firing on 1 HP. Heavy weapons team build not being set up yet. And it doesn't look like any heavy war has been produced yet. Just oh, it is. It's done. Leman Russes are coming. Nightbringer did its job. Held the front line. Necron warriors are slowly coming back to life. There's a monolith driving. Here we go. Second HQ being put down. I need some more money. I'm broke over here. Monolith in. Hero Basilisk crew being repaired. Donation received. Augustus is giving some power out. Backdoor webway. Crazy's got the right idea. It looks like he's been putting it into the turrets, but he needs to get somewhere here. And then jump to here, the final jump. If they can get to the Necrons, that's it. It's GG. I don't have much of an army. Triple Warp Spiders, triple Scourges, scary army composition. Artillery is still firing away. These Rangers have been surviving the whole game. I give them a lot of credit. Eldar not doing much. Another Dais is coming out. 400 is pretty cheap. It's a pretty cheap little vehicle. I wish I could see the cost of the Ravager. Not something you see often. And I got the last cannon upgrade on this heavy weapons team. Not often you see it. Does really good damage. It actually puts Sentinels to shame. First Leman Russ is out. And here we go. It's time to push. The blood is in the water. Here we go. Both dogs getting ready to go. This is a scary army on its own. I really would love to see a Banshee squad or two. Or maybe a squad of witches or warp dogs. I mean, look at the firepower these Ravagers put out. These little bolts they're shooting are anti-infantry. Look at the, here we go. Heavy weapons team firing into the Dais. Yeah, I'd love to see something in front of all these expensive heavy warp spiders and Scourges. Scourges are not cheap. And I think the earth-shattering round just took out a whole squad of something. And here we go. Jimmy and Jerry here firing away. Took this thing down a quarter of HP. They're getting murdered now by this poor Ravager. CC hits again, and the Dais is stuck here, taking Monolith fire, Basilisks, Leman rush shots, and the Warp Fighters can't engage. There's no screen. There's nothing to run in here. Soulstorm hits. Everything's got to move here. Soulstorm does crazy damage. Invincibility popped on the Kasserkin and the Ogrins. Another Warp Spider squad here, and again, this is the second time they've jumped in like this. And no vision or anything to really see what's going on. Down they go. Soulstorm broke morale finally, but it wore off before any too much damage went down. Scourge is firing into the Leman Russ tank. Down it goes. It served its purpose, though. It kept all the Scourges back. Oh, huge reanimation warp coming on all these Necron warriors now. Necron's back at it. Ancient enemy of the Eldar, indeed. Scourge flying away. to catch a second Lehman Russ. The hero, get the hero of the Imperium gone. Oh my lord, down goes the Basilisk crew. They lived very shortly. Lehman Russ, is it going to go down? Lehman Russ goes down. Oh my lord, brutal back and forth. The Imperial Armored Company for this is being demolished. Guard going into melee to prevent the Scourges from doing any more damage. Monolith slowly driving forward, though. Here we go. My editor, Danish Boy, has been messaging me nonstop. How does it sound now, Danish Boy? Listen, this is the first video back, all right? We're going to get it right. Scourge jumping again into the Necron base. Here we go. How many gens can he take out? How many gens? I'm already on it. Please watch your base. Please, God. May the Emperor protect you. Here we go. Here we go. Firing on the Summoning Core. Interesting target. But meanwhile, in the middle, the unstoppable Necron advance is coming. Oh, maybe not. Necrons warp back. I actually missed this in the middle of the battle. Can you believe this? I didn't even see this going on. But look at the Necrons on 2. I believe they're on 2-2 when they glow like this. Scourge don't stand a chance, unfortunately. They're just too weak. They're not mainline infantry. They're really not. There they go. They jump back away. And now there's a Chimera. GG comes out from Crazy Dog. Here we go. Rangers are the last thing standing. This Commissar is like, I want to take a look. I hate Necrons with a bad implicative word in there. Oh my lord. Granted, the Dark Eldar are not suited for field combat like this. On the flip side, though, there needs to be more Dark Eldar infantry. Where's the Witches and the Warp Beasts? Invincibility popped on the Ogrins. No way for the Dais to do it. Monolith aggressively jumps in right on the Dais. Doesn't even care. Doesn't even care. Jumps in, and now these Ogrins are going to pay the price for pretending they could do that. Warp Spiders here shooting point blank, but they're doing their job. They're buying time. Imperial Guard infantry pulling up. Heavy weapons team coming. Here we go. Necrons are slowly waddling back. This Imperial Field Command is floating. Heresy. Not going to look at it any longer than I have to. No Baneblade yet. We have to remember, only one relic on this map. Lord Destroyer's out. Let's see if we can maybe take a Ravager or two. Monolith is getting whittled down, but again, it's just here to hold position and soak fire while we come in here. We clean up this thermal plasma from the Eldar, take some slave chambers, take this fancy relic. Man, this would look like a nice little Baneblade, wouldn't it? Solar Flare goes off. Dais is just sitting there. All those whammon on top. Down they go. Lord Destroyer's in here shooting. Necron Lord does so much work. In these big brawls, he goes so undetected. He's such a tough unit to see with the Solar Flare and the vehicle effects. Ravager was taken from a friendly Ravager. They're both anti-vehicle with these laser beams. And the Guard are still moving. Still moving, these Guardsmen. I feel like these cats are going to be going the whole time, non-stop firing. Their hot shot last guns must be overheating. I do really like Dark Eldar buildings being used as a shield to slow down. He's got more time to get some stuff out. Yeah, I would love to have seen some Witches here. Maybe some Warp Beasts, something to tank and just run through here and get shot up first. 8 seconds is all the Priest's invincibility lasts. And then these Casterkin are normal humans. That's it, 8 seconds. I have no blue. Soulstorm again, that is not cheap. That's 500 souls. And the Dark Eldar player has 400 of them. He's got a lot of power as well. Let's check his Eldar teammate. Also a lot of energy here. In these longer games, it's definitely worth it to build a second HQ and or make sure your LPs are fully upgraded. Seer Council coming in. Another Wraith Lord goes down. The problem with pushing Wraith Lords into an upgraded Imperial Guard army, there's so much AV and CC potential. Witness Your Doom goes off. Seer Council getting massacred by last guns. Another Wraith Lord being tied down by all of this Guard, and a Necron just blob. Just blob. It's all blob. There's no need for that. Like, look at that. It just got here and it's already dead. Sentinels standing up with last guns. Priests, Psychers with the CCs. Another Dais of Destruction. I don't think it's the answer. Even some Taloses. Just get 1 or 2 Taloses. Another Monolith is already driving up. Here we go. Chimera, the Meat Squad infantry is coming out for the Imperial Vehicle Company. I do love getting trash vehicles as the Guard player. I don't know, a lot of people don't always agree with this, but I definitely think some Chimera and just Sentinels just to throw in. Let the Lehman Russes do all they gotta do. But a couple Sentinels and Chimeras in the front to tank, perfection. And here we go, CC again. Too much heavy vehicles, but look at all the squishiness. I mean, granted, at this point, I don't even know if Warp Dogs would be enough. But look at that CC that's just stuck here. Absolutely useless. Nothing you can do about this. command squad's invincible here. Another CC could go off at any second. There's multiple Psychers flying around. Warp Spiders come in. Warp Spiders assassinate the Psyker. This is perfect. I don't know about that jump. That was beautiful. That's what you want to do. Pick off these Imperial Guard high-value targets. Ogrins coming in, and the Ogrins, they're in heavy cover. Heavy cover does so much work. Meanwhile, on the Backlord line, more Wraith Lords trying to walk through here. Heavy weapons team on the hill. Wraith Lord maybe trying to scout, and he runs into a monolith. Not looking good. Warp Spiders in the corner here. Warp Spider Exarch, last stand. Ogrins want to talk to you, buddy. And he's actually living. He's living in the face of these Ripper guns. What is this? Down he goes. Down he goes. Double Lehman Rust, though. They are not to be messed with in combat. Sentinel here. Look, Sentinel's taking all the fire. Yeah, blow the Sentinel up. It's 150, 150. Meanwhile, the Lehman Rust is on the side here, putting plenty of shells down range. Jump back over here. More Wraith Lords trying, but look, here's all this trash. Just clogging. Look at this battlefield. I wish the vehicle corpses would stay, but I feel like the engine really wouldn't be able to take it. Meanwhile, Mars Pattern Command coming down. Guard are finally digging their heels in. Got the Relic here. Going to get some more infrastructure up. And the slow and unrelenting push of the Guard is slowly beginning up into the Dark Eldar base. And again, unfortunately, Dark Eldar don't really stand up well to this kind of push. Triple Scourges is it's not enough. And they're so expensive. But yeah, this color scheme, and let's get back to this real quick. That's all she wrote. That's a poetic way to put it. This is the color scheme, and again, I'm going to try and get back to painting and making my army on the tabletop. I want to go for this kind of color scheme. You know, like they're more like a radiation waste. Like it's like a rad wasteland, all like orange and like blue. Maybe like the runoff from all like the energy grids and stuff that the whatever the Mechanicus sketchiness is doing. Another Soulstorm. This is the most Soulstorms I think I've seen. We should have rushed. I agree with this statement. It's okay. This was a great game. Absolutely fantastic game. Let's go back over here. Necrons are pushing against their hated enemy, the Eldar. Blade One's coming in the back line. And funnily enough, there's Scourges in the Eldar base. Who said the Eldar can't cooperate with each other? Both Wraith Lords go down. And does the Lord Destroyer come back? I thought the Lord Destroyer was supposed to come back. Maybe I'm thinking of a different patch or a different unit. Guard's still trying to push up this choke point. Is the Baneblade here? I don't... Where is the Baneblade? The Baneblade should be... I'd say, why does it do this? I'm going to Mars. I'm going personally to Mars.
We are taking damage.
I'm going to Mars. Who's coming with me? There's the lone worker. He's fleeing for his life. Yeah, if you can get a second HQ up early, I believe it's plus 20. It doesn't tell me in the replay, but I believe it's just a base plus 20. That's a lot of wreck. You cannot describe. There's the Baneblade. What in the heck was that? Okay, Baneblade is out. I've even contemplated buying a Baneblade, but I don't think my painting skills are good enough to warrant dropping $100 on some plastic. I do have like 4 Lehman Russes though, so there's still definitely an addiction there. I haven't painted any of it yet. I feel like such a loser when I look at my unpainted units. I'm going to set my painting desk up again. I moved a few months ago and I never set it up. I'm going to get my painting desk set up. I want to start painting and making my army. And eventually going into the actual like Warhammer stores, and I want to throw down on some nerds. And when they beat me, I'm going to cry in the store like a child. And I think it'll be really cool. Maybe we'll stream it live one day. This is in the far, far future. I know I'm rambling. Eldar just slowly being mopped up here. What's he doing back here? This is a great map for this, by the way. Play your little flute. I like this as well. So he did build a second HQ, and he put it in the choke up to his base. The Eldar HQ is quite tanky at 4,800 HP. I know the Guard one is 6K, but that's a different faction. But generally, if people do it with Soul Shrines, you'll see them put a wall of Soul Shrines up, and it creates a wall. You have to fire through all of that garbage. There's no detection up here. We're a bunch of clowns. And yeah, if you can wall off this choke and maybe put some turrets in the back or get a couple fire prisms, you can hold off. I've seen people push out of this. Again, people get overconfident. You know, imagine if you're the Eldar moving your base ability, you put your whole base here, you push out the back and destroy all this, and then, you know, again, if there's still 2 of you, wrap this army up. Get it all trapped here. This is a lot of units, I know, but if you wipe out a couple key tanks and again, retake this choke point and stop any reinforcements while cleaning up the front line, you're in good shape. Now, you may be wondering, how did I know he was back here? If the Eldar building is cloaked, you can hear it on the map. I'm a loser like that. I know that. I've been this Eldar player. I'll hide my building for 40 minutes. That's how you're supposed to play Eldar. You're supposed to be really toxic, and people should hate your race. They should hate you for playing Eldar. But not for Dark Reaper rushing. They should hate you because you're playing Eldar. For no other reason that you're Eldar. It shouldn't be for Dark Reaper rushing. But yeah, I know a lot of people don't like this map. I really do enjoy this map. I think it requires a lot of team play because, as we saw on that Doom Spiral map, you can't just throw your army down mid and just expect results. You can't do that. So even if you win the middle, and say like if they did push us through and they got through to this, the fallback position here, if you push through here and you start fighting and then the Imperial Guard dig in here, the Necrons come in along the back and now you're trapped. You gotta be really careful. Really? No way, Danish. Is that true? It looks like it's still doing the pixelation a little bit. I don't see it. I've been watching OBS. Maybe I'm still moving the camera like super fast, but as long as it's not as bad, I want to show all of you on the YouTube channel. We're going off script here. We're going off script. Hold on. I'm going to show you all. This is it. That's it. I'm streaming tonight. We're going off the damn rails. Here we go. So this is pulled directly from the last video. How can I show you guys this? How can I show you this? Danish Boy is in the chat right now going, this guy, what is he doing? Stop what you're doing right now. And we're doing it damn well anyway. This is what one of the last videos we put up looks like. Dude, this is not okay. And like 1 or 2 people in the YouTube comments were like, yo, bro, fix your shit. How come nobody else told me this? I didn't see this. I had to go watch the video in like a couple times, and we finally found like a good way to... I wanted a screenshot. I wanted to see. I wanted to be like, I'm not crazy. I know this is happening for sure. Anyway, supposedly we fixed it, okay? Supposedly. If anybody sees it start looking this bad again, please find me. Please find me. Okay? Anyway, if you can't hear me for the first half of this video, that's fine. I wanted to be loud. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Really solid play from Mr. Unicorn here. This was a team game done on stream on Monday. So if you want to get in on these kinds of team games, please stop by the stream or in the Discord. I'll post there when things are happening. Dawn War Stronghold is the Discord. Link is down below in the YouTube description. Take a look at that. Check out some stats. Military Guard 239 106. Not too shabby if I do say so myself. Eldar didn't do good, but again, I know Augustus doesn't play Eldar, and I know Crazy got the worst end of the stick with Dark Eldar. I've seen Dark Eldar do well on that map, though, so I don't always give that as an excuse. Check out the resources tab, 25k. That tells the whole story. That's a lot of money. But they were pretty close behind as well. Again, I got my second HQ up, and I got my resource points upgraded pretty early on. That's my flaw, by the way. If anybody who's been watching the stream enough to know, I upgrade my stuff way too early, and I don't have any money for an army. So, anyway, that was Unseen Strike, and I will see you guys in the next one. May the Emperor protect.